see how that response registers tonight. It'll be a touchback to begin. And there were some injury concerns last week as well with Squirrel White and Brew McCoy, but they are both okay to go tonight, and that certainly will help Iamaleava to throw on first down. And he is already 1 for 1. Squirrel White.
They worked on it hard in practice.
Speaking of fast, that is exactly the way they play. But no gain.
For them, run game and rushing the passer.
They try it again with Sampson. And this time a little more success. He's got 4.
Let it rip.
2 receivers stacked to either side. Here comes a blitz off the edge. Iamaleava well protected. Finds the crosser and Squirrel White. Catch and run for a first down.
Nice execution.
They keep it up tempo. Breaking a tackle to Sampson. Speed to the edge. Dives inside the 30 down to about the... Gave the Gators a chance maybe to catch their breath. Breaking tackles. Boy, it's tough to bring down at least the first contact.
It's an ability to just get lateral and then get vertical.
3rd and 1. Losing the football is Iamaleava. A fumble. Florida with their 2-quarterback system. They start with Graham Mertz. We will see the freshman DJ Lagway. It's been the first 2 drives for Mertz. Then they go to Lagway. Back to Mertz for 2 drives. At least that's been the recent recipe for success. There's a quick slant. And already Mertz is 1 for... Four-man rush. Mertz is 2 for 2. Another first down. Hayden Hansen. Just a button
fence. And you can see right now he is composed. The noise isn't bothering him. They are crisp coming out of the huddle. And he has been on point.
They'll run it with Montrell Johnson. That's a tough front to run against. Empty backfield. 2nd down and long. 5-man rush. Mertz escapes the pocket. Heaves it to the sideline. Just throws it away. Now it's going to...
When it's time to get after the quarterback, and he's as good as any in the country at doing it.
Checker Neyland right now is Decibel Neyland. Four-man rush. Mertz over the middle, reaching back to haul it in, but well short of the first down line to gain. Is hunt return duties off his plate tonight. It looks like they have. Jermont McCoy is back at the 10-yard line. And Florida will play field position as Jeremy Crawshaw will try and pin the Vols deep, and does. Gives the Vols the long field.
It's that renewed confidence in the defensive side of the ball for the Florida Gators.
For a crease is Dylan Sampson, and he fights his way.
Better and could play better. And he's putting their trust in him here early.
Play action. Iamaleava out of the pocket. Tucks it under. Flag down in the offensive backfield.
Holding. Offense number 74. Half the distance to the goal. Replay 2nd down.
Secure. They need to play better tonight.
Going down inside the 5-yard line, fighting his way to the 5 at bet.
And play with physicality. It's the key to the game for them. Win the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to run it again and play conservative. The crowd doesn't like it. Dylan Sampson gets
that we have of him after last week's game in Arkansas.
Line drive kick. DK. Fair catch right at midfield. Florida was the rivalry game always for Tennessee. And now a false start here with great field.
Offside. Defensive end was in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Unbelievably loud in this stadium.
Montrell Johnson is the lone setback. Everybody's fighting the crowd noise, including the Gators. There goes Johnson. And he pushes the pile.
Hold up at the point of attack.
Trey Wilson in the backfield. Mertz floats one down the sideline. Incomplete. Out of the reach of...
You see, they got a little bit of a condensed formation, expecting man-to-man coverage.
Mertz. He's going to run for it. Dives and gets it.
They fly, Bob. These guys can get down the field.
The clock was winding down. To the short side is Montrell Johnson, and he has run out. True freshman Jaden Ball with a nice jump cut close to a first.
All 215, 220 plus.
Quarterback sneak. A little push. It depends on the spot. He is right on the line to gain. They basically tread water with a win. So they have to win this game. As Jordan Baugh on 1st and 10 only gains about 2 yards.
As how this all plays out, Tennessee needs to be convincing. They needed to start fast in this game, and they haven't so far. They're on their heels here early.
They fake it to Jaden Baugh and slip a little screen in the right flat to DK. He's about
7 yards coming into this game. He'll play a big role tonight.
Ricky Gibson hurt on that last play, crawled off to the sideline. That's another injury for the Tennessee defense. Swapped under behind the line is Jaden Baugh on 3rd down. Well, he lost about a handful. Omari Thomas blew that play up, as did the rest of the Vols defensive line. That's going to force a field goal attempt.
I mean, you just see Omari Thomas with the penetration, the jab step, and then he just gets upfield. And watch Jeremiah Thielander as well. You see the linebacker number 22 who came in for Keenan Peely.
Trey Smack from 42 for the game's first points, effortlessly knocks it right down the middle.
Young man, you're going to have a hard time topping this.
It'll be a touchback, our first opportunity to check in with Matt Barrett.
You know what kind of roll they're on.
Can't ruin Lewis's night, even with a Penn State survival. Jet sweep, Brew McCoy. You think of Penn State's
some points on the board.
Sean Bishop drags a couple of tacklers. Cam Jackson.
Bye week has really stepped it up.
And this time Bishop submarines for a first down and moves the pile. Right, and he thinks that was a turning point for their defense. Iamaleava has to escape the pocket again. Out on the edge, there he goes, flag down. He's across the 50. The crowd loves the run. We'll see if it comes back. That's the story.
Holding. Offense number 53. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Play action. Blitz off the edge. Chris Brazel.
See, that's what they want to see. Nice rhythmic passing. Just get Nico into a rhythm.
Tries to stay in rhythm. And in traffic. Broken up. Let's see, held onto it. It looks like he did. Oh, what a catch by Brazel. Unbelievable.
But
he got popped by Jordan Castell and held on for 20 yards.
You're going to see Castell just read the eyes of Iamaleava and come offside with the break. Textbook break.
Squirrel White down the sideline. Another first down for Tennessee.
With anticipation.
Another play action fake. This time he goes down. The pocket collapses.
In a game like this, albeit on the road, and they're going to have to come up with more plays like that.
Another blitz. Another sack. In the quarter, short-circuited out near midfield. Now 3rd and 26. Pocket collapsing again. Iamaleava down again.
Down, and then the outside rushers can just retrace their steps, finish with the sack.
Jim Deacon.
Unleash here.
This has been the Gators' formula. First couple of possessions for Mertz, and then Lagway gets a chance. He'll hand the first one off, and right up the gut, Montrell Johnson.
This wait's jumping off the screen at you.
Lagway bullets one up the sideline. DK makes the catch.
Handed it to him.
Another handoff. And a good run at that for Montrell Johnson.
Matters.
And Mertz embracing the role as the tutor, and Lagway being so willing to be tutored. It's rare. And there goes Johnson. He's got a first down. And Lewis, I was struck when Graham said, "You be my roommate on the road. Let's have that kind of a relationship and spend that kind of time together." So that ego pull of
they would be in the transfer portal quickly.
Four-man rush. Lagway breaks a tackle. Right up the middle of the field. A slide. 3rd and 1. Lagway. Easy flip in the right flat to Boardingham. Catch and run for the big tight end and a first down.
Settle into a rhythm and move the football.
Zone read. Jacoby Jackson. 3 yards.
Backfield, and they're going to throw them all at the Tennessee defense tonight.
And they bring that whole offense back into a phone booth again. Check with me from Lagway. That's a broken play in the backfield. Lagway turned and bumped right into Jacoby Jackson. That play was stopped before it got started. They lost 2.
You can see Lagway's expecting him to turn and hand the ball off to his right. And Jacoby Jackson's thinking.
See, Lewis, how they handle 3rd down. Lagway. Screen out to the edge. Montrell Johnson. I think he might have a first down.
Who's just an absolute freak of an athlete.
They're going to try to get it with speed. Trey Wilson brought down. Ricky Gibson.
And that's exactly why you should go ahead and put him under center and let him run the quarter.
Groceries and supplies to neighbors back home and has raised over $10,000.
Heartbreaking scenes. Deep shot. Incomplete. Niamaliava. Keeper. Niamaliava. Terrific ball fake. He froze the Florida defense and found
the tight end leading around the edge. Maybe we see more of that here tonight.
And Sampson. That one was the key for that Florida
game early.
Try a straight ahead dive. And Sampson is tripped up by
3rd and long.
We'll look over, and will there be a Florida adjustment? You're bringing pressure here, you're dropping out.
I think here on 3rd and long, you want to continue to put the pressure on him, or use some simulated pressures. Make him think it's coming and drop out with 7 or 8. And here they bring extras.
Niamaliava, deep shot down the sideline, incomplete. He had Chasnip
too far outside. Another missed opportunity down the field.
So Florida will have his Riddick. And Chris Budden back on Rocky Top. Graham Mertz back in the game as he takes over at quarterback. Play action. Flips one on the right flat. Aiden Hansen, catch and run first down. They have used their tight ends and used the
in ball handling to get defenses out of sorts.
Screened to Trey Wilson.
Defense is a lot to think about.
There's a crease. Oh, that run from Montrell Johnson. Oh, did he finish with the...
I could run through that hole. It may not have been as successful, but I can do that.
Another shot inside the 25-yard line. Another...
You're going to have some passing windows open when you use play action. There's a perfect example.
Johnson breaks a tackle. Inside the 15, down to about... Another handoff to the workhorse. He's inside the 5. Johnson at the goal line.
Dynamite pass rusher.
Mertz, quarterback sneak, hoping for the push at the goal line. No signal. Did the ball pop out? Tennessee thinks it came loose. They've got a takeaway. Did James Pierce rip it out?
they're going to take a look at this one. I think get another look at it here. You can see Mertz just fighting.
Please reset the game clock for 3 minutes.
Maybe his knee was off the ground. That's a little bit different angle. Is that shin down? Can't see it from that angle.
Please reset the game clock at 3 minutes, 18 seconds.
Was that ball coming loose is the question. And you see, we just talked about James Pierce has to make his presence known.
3 minutes, 18 seconds, please.
I don't know that we've seen.
After video review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Tennessee.
So getting after it. Be sure with your ball handling, no turnovers, be clean down here.
Deshaun Bishop, breathing room, and then some. Out to about the 6-yard line. Deshaun Bishop joined Tennessee as a preferred walk-on. And now he's out there. He's got it again. Grant crawls. Close to a first down. Looks like he's short. Tennessee's going to go for this? Wow. Is this a hard call? How about the guts shown by Josh Heupel? Deshaun Bishop picks up a 4th down conversion inside their own 15-yard line.
Bob, that's one of those moments of truth. He's saying, look, offensive line, look, enough. You're going to have to move the line of scrimmage.
Their own 11-yard line. They've got a fresh set of downs at their own 15. Iamaleava, a middle screen. And it goes nowhere. Let's check in with Chris Button. To push 4th down from your own 11. Josh Heupel pushed it. Now how do you pay it off?
They got to get some chunks now. You can't be running wide receiver tunnel screens. You're going to get this ball down the field. They've been behind this secondary. They got to hit on one.
Iamaleava to the sideline. Ethan Davis.
Safety's deep. And now you see they're trying to spread them out, see if they can get somebody one-on-one down the field.
Pass protection is there, but an interception is thrown by Iamaleava. It is picked off by Sharif Denson. The takeaway by the Gators and the 7-yard line. Mertz fumbled at the goal line to give Tennessee the ball back.
Ball start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Swing pass. Incomplete through the hands of Montrell Johnson.
That's right.
And both have gotten stops.
No question.
Mertz. There's the tunnel screen. But again, it goes nowhere. Trey Wilson brought down.
As much time off the clock as possible. You played pretty good football here, especially defensively. On the road, go ahead in here with the lead. See if you can tack on some more points.
Mertz sacked. And that's going to make the field goal a little more challenging for the Gators. Boo Carter and Omar Norman Lott back in the game. Collapsing on the quarterback. It's a bit of a fire drill here for the field goal group because remember, they are out of timeouts.
And there you see defensive coordinator Tim Banks. He dials up the pressure. He puts them all up on the line of scrimmage, more than Florida can block. And there you see it, Boo Carter, the freshman, coming off the edge.
Trey Smack with a flag down. Knocks it through from 43.
Illegal substitution. The offense had 12 players in formation. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Runoff,
the clock was
though.
running for the illegal substitution foul, which qualifies for a 10-second runoff.
Yeah.
The half is over.
That should end the half. Josh Turbyville sends it deep. And it will be a touchback. Well,
After video review, there is no foul for targeting. However, the personal foul for the illegal blindside block will be enforced. First down.
102,000 bearing down on 2 true freshmen. Play action. And he squeezes one in. Hoping for Trey Wilson. And that's been a tailback. The give to Ball. And Jaden Ball brought down behind the line. Bryson Eason there first. Four-man rush. Lagway. Hit from behind. Down he goes. Omar Norman Lott with the sack.
We talked with defensive coordinator Tim Banks about Omar Norman Lott, the fact that he has what they call a twitchy body. And watch him just continue to work on the pass rush. Watch his hands, they never stop moving. Watch, he's fighting, he's pushing, and then he's able to get clean, flatten down the line of scrimmage as DJ tries to work up in the pot like that. You're going to get your name called.
The NCAA career active leader in punting is Jeremy Crawshaw, trying to change field position. Jermon McCoy, fair catch. And the crowd was hoping for a return.
Good with your eyes. He talked about that. Let's see how he starts here in the second half.
Sampson to midfield.
They know how to play big boy football.
They give it to him again. Spin cycle. And then he gets racked up at the line of scrimmage.
Football. Read this out. Be good with your eyes.
Balls are 2 for 7 on third down. A rollout. Pass in the flat. Sampson's going nowhere. It's going to be 4.
Gators. Great breaks on the throw. Solid tackles in space.
And the Gators not even rushing the punter. Just guarding against a fake. Dike. Fair catch at about the 8-yard line. They have a lottery to get into the games. And it went fast for this one as they checker Neyland tonight. And they are bearing down. Now on Graham Mertz back in the game at quarterback. Worst starting field position for the Gators, their own 8-yard line. They run it into the heart of the Vols defense.
These big backs get a head of steam coming downhill.
3 tight ends, all bunch left. Mertz over the middle, and he finds one of them for a first down. It's Hayden Hansen.
Matchup man once the route's declared, but you see how quick Graham Mertz is with his decision making.
Play action. He's under pressure. Mertz feels it. Across his body, he's got a wide open Dike. Hit from behind, the ball pops out, but it's out of bounds. Johnson. Down the sideline. Just about broke it. That was a one-on-one touchdown saving tackle.
See how dangerous it is when guys swing their bodies around and fall in the back of the legs of runners.
So that brings Jaden Baugh, the true freshman, in. With Florida in business, a first down in Tennessee territory, and a good run by Baugh.
Scheme runs.
Play action. Mertz takes a shot into a tight window. Incomplete. Arliss Boardingham was the target. Mertz. He's going to take off and run. Makes a nice move into the secondary and gets dragged down in the red zone, but easily. Nothing there for Jaden Baugh. Wrestled down by
once again.
Mertz, end zone, touchdown! He finds the tight end Arliss Boardingham. And finally, after all of these red zone trips, the Gators strike for 6. And Mertz shaken up.
He just kind of got his foot caught in the turf in a weird way and started hobbling. Skipping back, getting ready to celebrate. Man, you just hope he's all right.
And this ball bounces through the back of the end zone for a touchback for the Vols. Wow. It's almost like playoff games or the end of the season with at-large bids on the line. The resume building possibilities. These games might end up. Holden stays in motion. It's very close to a first down on the dive. He lined up.
They're going at hyper speed.
Yamaliava on the rollout. Across his body. Reaching up. Climbing the ladder. And pulling it in is Brazel. 23 yards.
And here you're seeing the effect of the running game getting going. They've been rolling Nico out, giving him some half-field read. Throw the completion to Brazel. Nice catch by Brazel, going up, taking that ball out of the air.
A little slip screen, but off balance.
The field to work with, running some nice route combinations, easy completions.
Right up the middle goes Sampson. Close to a first down. About a yard.
Telling Brazel, hey, get over there in that 3-by-1. We want to go fast.
Jump cut. And it looks to be good enough for a first down.
Out on the perimeter with those half-field reads where he's a threat to run the football.
Maybe a half yard for Dylan Sampson. Swing pass. One-on-one tackle broken by Sampson. Inside the 10. Down to about the...
Body balance, back up at the line again.
Another try for Sampson. Crab calls. Right at...
Got their big bodies in. You got the two tight ends. Got a lineman in the backfield.
Sampson. First down. End zone. Touchdown.
Formation. They've got Kitzelman. Looks like they have defensive lineman Jackson Moy lined up in the backfield as well, just to get some more beef at the point of attack. And then Dylan Sampson showing that competitive toughness that he's shown all year long. Gets him on the scoreboard at 6.
All night, Lewis, neither team could find the end zone. Then back-to-back drives. The Gators score, and the ball's answered.
Tennessee says, hey, look, you see there, leading up in the hole. Again, Miles Kitzelman gets a good block at the point of attack. Moy cleans it up, and then Sampson just does the rest. He just follows his blocks. You see here, he's able to run through the arm tackles and then just continue to fight, climbing over bodies and getting the ball in. That's exactly the formula that they used last week against Arkansas when they came out in the second half. They put it in the hands of Dylan Sampson and said, big boy, go to work. Lead us to glory. Get us in the end zone for 6. It's amazing how momentum works, man. You see that.
Through the corner of the end zone for a touchback as we take to go the rest of the way, but certainly not a pure backup quarterback situation as Lagway goes to work and throws an interception. Tennessee's right back in the red zone. Arion Carter rips it off.
See this route combination right here, and watch Arion Carter, watch him sink underneath that sail route. This is textbook, folks. It doesn't look any prettier than this. Get the jam at the line of scrimmage, sink and gain depth, play it from deep to short, take away the 7 route, break up on the flat route. You see, he's trying to get the ball on that sail route to Trey Wilson. He thinks he's got Arion Carter right where he wants him, but Arion says, I'm making this big play. I'm setting my offense up.
Deshaun Bishop had to play linebacker. That was an educated linebacker play. What a big takeaway. And the ball's back to work. Yamaliava tripped up. What a nice tackle. And so you're going to take him off the field before 3rd down and 7?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's off the field now, and here is 3rd down. Yamaliava, high throw, incomplete.
Pressure rushes you, forces you into an air throw.
35 yards out. The only player this season in the SEC that's scoring more points, 10 points, scored in 1 minute and 20 seconds by the Vols after they were for the better part of 3 quarters. Let's answer our Aflac trivia. He'll throw and connect. Trey Wilson knifes his way across the
throws a strike.
They run it here with Jacoby Jackson. Let's go down to Chris
Billy,
as well.
You see him taking control at the line of scrimmage.
Keeper Lagway hit from behind, protects the football. DJ Lagway incomplete on a 1st and 10 as he tried to fit one into DK. Big injury suffered in the last quarter as well. Lagway, one-on-one throw, bobbled and dropped.
Keep him out of scoring position.
Five-man rush. Lagway hit as he throws. That's caught. Short of the 1st down, but it at least creates a
ability. Can you get him out on the edge? Give him some options.
Here comes the blitz. One-on-one. Broken up. Jermod McCoy knocked it away from Trey Wilson.
I think you take away from what DJ Lagway does best and you just put it in the hands of the wide receiver Eugene Wilson, Trey Wilson, and you see the great job of Jermod McCoy. He reads that slant perfectly. Big time play. To Nico Iamaleava, what can he do with it now? Can he exercise great decision making, move his team down the field?
A little check down deflected at the line. Tip on the football. Now they run it. Patiently hoping for a little crease.
Drop out and play coverage.
Here comes the blitz. No simulation on this pressure. They are after Iamaleava. Speed to the edge. Reaches the ball out. Where will they spot it? Cameron James brought him down. Play clock winding down. There's a flag thrown for a potential delay of game as well.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
He's untapped and hasn't been tapped into yet this year. Great individual effort.
DK is going to let it bounce. Covered beautifully by Tennessee. 10-yard line for the Gators resulted in the 9-play, 92-yard touchdown drive that ended with the Graham Mertz injury after he found Boardingham for the score. And this drive will start with a Chayton.
But in here, deep in their own territory, give that ball back to their offense, let them go to work again.
A gain of maybe a yard. Jeremiah Thielander, who took over for Keenan Peely after Peely was injured in the 1st quarter, gets the stop. Play clock's at 0. That's going to be delay of game. They didn't get it off.
Delay of game. Offense. Half the distance to the goal. Still 3rd down.
He will throw. He's under pressure. Scrambling at the goal line. It comes out wobbly and falls incomplete. Josh Joseph's got a piece as Lagway released it. So now Jeremy Crawshaw will be punting with his heels up against the back of the end zone.
And just look at these guys right here. Look at these. This guy's built like Dobermans, just coming in there on the TE stunts, trying to create havoc in the pocket. Plus DJ Lagway out to his left, an errant throw. But those were 2 big guys who we identified early in the game. James Pierce getting off the field on 3rd down.
Crawshaw is one of the best, but a wobbly kick. McCoy in plus territory. Returnable. Inside the 30-yard line by the time he's brought down. Total defense, scoring offense, scoring defense. It's Tennessee. And they'll run a screen out to Squirrel right. And he gets stood up. and yet being top 5, Lewis.
And it is survival of the fittest in the SEC every single Saturday.
Dylan Sampson breaks free. Has caught. Touchdown.
That's their guy, Dylan Sampson, man.
Dylan Sampson, 2 touchdowns rushing tonight, 14 on the season.
And it is leading on their leader, just leaning on him. Put the ball in Dylan Sampson's hands, pull the backside guard and tackle, and then get that ball into the end zone and get us 6.
Were up 10-0 midway through the third quarter, but it's been the Vols that have pulled off the comeback this week. 17 unanswered to take the lead. We'll see if the Gators can respond. Coming up after we check in with Matt.
Character checks. Now we're going to have one here for DJ Lagway, the freshman 5-star. What can he do?
Tunnel screen. It is caught, and nearly breaking free was Tuck. Zone read, and he's going to try and run it. And he gets bottled up. Gain of a yard. Arion Carter, who had the big interception earlier, comes up with the tackle. Here they come after the freshman. It's a one-on-one back shoulder throw incomplete. He wanted Elijah Badger.
Jermod McCoy. Textbook technique. Look at that. Patient. Feet don't go anywhere. Offhand jam. Eyes down on the hip. Lean into that back shoulder.
Not have come through. They're going to have to come through again and get at least one more stop. McCoy backpedals and fields it. Bobbles it inside the 10. Tight ropes the sideline before getting blown up.
That'll make you hold your... You may never see done again. The way he can go both ways with that kind of stamina, unreal.
Play action. Iamaleava wants to take a shot. Incomplete. Nimrod hoping for a flag. Another play action fake. This time a mid-range throw. And that's incomplete. Again off the hands of Nimrod.
Young freshman, a short field to work with, so this is a big third down for them. They got to come up with a good call.
Tennessee is 3 for 12 on third down. They're going to try and run for it. And they're not going to get anywhere near it with that dot by Dylan Sampson.
This guy is fantastic as far as his open field running skills. They could use a big return here.
Wobbly kick. DK makes the first man miss. Makes the second level miss. DK near midfield with a spin move across the 50. Into opportunity as that pick set up the go-ahead touchdown. And now he starts in plus territory with the short field. The handoff to Jaden Baugh, another true freshman. He's got a first down.
One of those stud running backs for Florida picking up big yardage.
Up tempo at the mesh point. Blown up in the backfield. Boy, nowhere to go. Baugh just swamped under. James Pierce came through. Broken tackle. And Baugh can't break another. Ricky Gibson.
The big punt return and kill their momentum.
Gators probably don't need it all. You have to think this is 4-down territory. The Vols show blitz. Here they come. Quarterback draw. Lagway driven back, and maybe now they're going to have to punt.
And look who it is. James Pierce. Watch the game right here. And here comes Pierce right down the pipe. Exactly what you don't want to see. This big 6'5", 245-pound James Pierce getting a free run on you. DJ Lagway does all he can to avoid him on the first initial hit. He tries to spin out of it. And then here comes the rest of the crew. They need him the most.
I have to think Billy Napier probably would have gone for it at 4th and manageable, but a 10-yard loss and a fair catch inside the 10-yard line by Jermon McCoy. Yeah.
He's just every moment of these games in the SEC mean everything to these teams.
They're going to try and run it here, and getting dragged down inside the 10-yard line.
Field as soon as possible, whatever that may be.
A non-contact injury. As up the middle on a dive, back to the original line of scrimmage goes Sampson. Florida, if they get a stop here on 3rd down, will have all the time necessary. They're going to send a blitz. Iamaleava's going to take a shot. One-on-one. What a catch made on the sideline, but out of bounds. Brazel. Almost a highlight reel reception, but he couldn't pull it in and get a foot down at the same time.
He just ran out of room. Just look at him rise up in the air and high point this ball. Can't get that left foot down in time. Just about a foot out of bounds. 6 foot.
So Ross again. Another line drive kick. DK will try another return. His last one, 30 yards. Impactful. He turns the corner. He gets a block. Another great return.
2 minutes and 31 seconds to go. On the road. What are you going to do?
We're about to find out. Hand off to Jacoby Jackson with a stiff arm. Lowers his shoulder and picks up a first down. It's all 3 timeouts. They've got to have a touchdown, and they're having a hard time getting lined up. 3 on the play clock. They'll hand it and lose yardage with Jacoby Jackson getting spun down by Bryson Eason well behind the line. Flags thrown at the snap. False start.
False start.
2 timeouts left for Florida. But they get the 10 seconds back. Minute 18 to go. Lagway to throw. Sets up the screen. Caught by Jackson. Nowhere to go along the sideline. And he stays in bounds as well. That'll keep the clock rolling. Arion Carter got there first.
Him sit right there in the pocket. Let us run our games inside. Let us get our heavy hitters freed up. And if you're Florida, move him.
Over the middle towards the end zone. He's got his man DK for a touchdown to tie the game. And we are now deadlocked at 17. Time off the clock. See how Florida plays it. He's going to boom it. Well, we'll find out if Tennessee can put themselves in position. Gets a chance to pull one out of the fire in the closing seconds here. 2 timeouts, 29 seconds. Out of the pocket. Gets to the sideline and gets hit. He's fumbled it out of bounds. Long throw to the sideline. Did Squirrel White pull it in? And now he goes down.
I think they need to take a look at that, Bob. I think he may have got his foot down, made that completion.
It was ruled an incompletion.
Yards are at a premium here. By the way I saw it, he may have got that right foot down. You're going to see it here when we slow it down. Watch where his right foot is when he controls this football. Right here.
Pass. The previous play is under video review.
Toe down in control.
He has it.
And you can see even some chalk fly. He's certainly got a toe down. And that would move the ball all the way out to about the 38-yard line. That would give them 10 yards or so with 18 seconds and still a timeout to work with. Now they would still need at least another 25 to 30-yard chunk to even have a chance for Max Gilbert, but with a timeout, they'd have the ability to use the middle of the field.
Absolutely.
And
After video review, the ruling is a catch for a first down at the 38-yard line. Please reset the game clock.
They have to go about another 23, 24 yards. And that's off the fingertips of a wide open Chaz Nimrod. Amaliava, incomplete. Two receivers basically on top of one another. So
bear down the most. Make sure you understand the assignment.
Tennessee needs a chunk play and a player then to give himself up. There goes Amaliava. And he will get close to midfield. Flag thrown back.
Holding. Offense number 74. Take up penalty. Replay third down.
Seconds to go. So they're just going to run the football here. And barring a miracle run by Dylan Sampson, we're going to overtime. And that is where we are headed.
And to which end of the field you want to play? What is your call? Tails. Tails is the call? It is heads, you've won the toss. You want defense. You want defense? Which end of the field do you want to play on? Tennessee has won the toss and is elected to go on defense. We'll play on that end of the field.
To the other end of the stadium. And that is where they will start overtime. A rollout for Lagway. Loops one towards the end zone on the first play for DK. And it's incomplete. Flag down. Unless it's a simulation. Nope.
Offense number 66. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Team. And they'll bring Jaden Ball into the backfield to help protect. Swing pass instead to Ball. Bryson Eason track Ball right out to the flat and flattened him. A loss of 6.
And you're just going to see Bryson Eason. He reads it perfectly. They have a stunt going on anyway. James Pierce coming on inside.
And they're going to run it with Ball. And now they'll have to try a field goal just to put some points on the board. No good. All they're thinking is field goal now.
Absolutely. Now you just got to somehow see if you can get this ball turned over in some way.
Amaliava flips one in the flat. Holden stays.
Do everything you can to turn this over.
They run it right up the middle. And it looks to be good enough for a first down for Dylan Sampson. Getting a push. But they'll mark him down at the 14-yard line, it appears. Still good enough for a first down.
In my hands.
Instead, one-on-one out on the edge. Dragged out inside the 5-yard line is Dante Thornton. Sampson with a push. A pile-up inside the 2-yard line. I think they marked him short. Crowd reacting so it's a touchdown.
But just look at the effort of Dylan Sampson. You can see his legs just continuing to push. His back is turned. Give it to him, let him top it off.
Sampson